We know that we can use Venn diagrams to describe sets. So in this video, I'm going to explain the regions of a Venn diagram. First of all, let's talk about the universal set and also subsets. Let me take an example. Let's say set A includes even numbers from 1 to 10 and set B includes odd numbers from 1 to 10. Now, what will be the universal set here? The universal set is denoted by this symbol. Some use capital U, but I'm going to use this symbol in my examples. This is a Greek letter. Now we can say that the universal set of this situation is all the numbers from 1 to 10. Because even numbers, also odd numbers, both are numbers. Numbers from 1 to 10. So this is our universal set. Therefore, remember, universal set is like the main set. And then A and B, set A and B are parts of the universal set. Therefore, we can call them subsets. So here is our universal set. And these two sets, set A and B, are subsets. So remember, the universal set is a set which contains all the elements under consideration. So in this situation, all the numbers from 1 to 10. In Venn diagrams, sets are represented by closed figures. We use a rectangle to represent the universal set. Then circles or ellipses are used to represent subsets. Now, this is our universal set. And this is our subset. Now, we need to place the symbol of universal set like this. Now, when there is one subset in the universal set, we can represent it like this. And let's say this subset is A. So we can name like this for the subset. We can label or name as A. And universal set is denoted by this symbol, this Greek letter. Now this subset divides the universal set into two regions. And these two regions we can denote by A and A dash. This region outside A, that is A dash, is called the complement of A. Now this complement of A is the set of elements in the universal set which do not belong to the set A. Let me take an example. Let's say the universal set includes these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then set A includes the elements of 2, 4, and 6. Now, what is the A dash or the complement of A? It is the elements that do not include in set A, but included in the universal set. That means number 1, then we have number 3, also number 5. So our complement of A, or A dash, is the elements of the complement of A is 1, 3, and 5. Now, if I represent this in a Venn diagram, first let's draw the universal set like this. Then let's draw the subset, which is A. This is A. And we can write all the elements of A within this circle, inside the circle, 2, 4, 6. And then the complement of A is the elements included in the complement of A, we can write outside this circle, but within the universal set, it's 1, 3, and 5. So this is our complement of A dash. Now, when we need to shade the region A, we can shade like this. And if we need to shade the region of complement of A, we shade like this. That means we need to shade the area or the region outside set A. Now this is the shading of set A, and this is the shading of complement of A. What if we have two subsets? How do we represent two subsets in a Venn diagram? Let's say we have the subset A and the subset B. When there are no common elements to set A and B, this is how we draw the Venn diagram. Set A and set B separately using two circles. When there are common elements in set A and set B, this is how we draw the Venn diagram. Here the sets overlap. And this overlap of two circles is called the intersection. This area, this region. Intersection. This intersection of set A and B can be denoted by A intersection B. This is the symbol we use to denote intersection. And this is how we shade the intersection of set A and set B. Okay, let's take an example. Let's say the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then set A includes the elements of 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Also, set B includes 2, 3, 5, 7. Now, shall we find the intersection of set A and set B? Now, here what you have to do is you need to find the common elements to both sets. So, what are the common elements to both set A and B? It's 2, right? 2 is common to both set A and set B. So, A intersection B equals 2. Okay, let's represent this in a Venn diagram. Now, this overlapping area, we need to write that common element, which is 2. And then, what are the elements of A? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's write 4, 6, 8 and 10 in the circle of A. Then the elements of B, 2, 3, 5, 7. Then we need to place 1 and 9 outside the two circles. 1 and 9. They belong to the universal set. And they don't belong to the set A or set B. Okay, now let's talk about the union of two sets. What about the union of these two sets? Set A and set B. Actually, the union of these two sets includes all the elements of set A and set B. This is the symbol that we use to denote union. And this is how we denote A union B. So how do we shade the union of A and B? We need to take everything in set A and also everything in set B. So let's shade. Now what about our example? What is the union of set A and B in this example? Here again, we need to take all the elements in set A and all the elements in set B. So A union B equals, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10. I took all the elements in set A and all the elements in set B. I hope that you simply understood these areas. Universal set, subsets, complement of a set, intersection of two sets, also union of two sets. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.